in a name. Today, as you would have read by the title, we'll be making khaman. Now, the difference between khaman and dhokla is that dhokla is made with rice and chickpea and khaman is made of besan. Also, khaman is a little softer as compared to dhokla. So, without further ado, let's start and make some khaman.
So let us start with the ingredients. Here we are having besan and we need suji. Then we need curd and we need chopped green chilies. We need salt, turmeric powder, curry leaves, curry patta. Then we need mustard seeds or rai. We need hing. Then we need eno or fruit salt, sugar, coriander leaves for garnishing, already mentioned curry leaves for tempering. We need ginger garlic paste and we need oil. We also need water. I'll be using this cup for the measurements of besan and curd. Let's start with besan. We need 1.5 cups of besan. Next comes suji. We'll be using 1 tablespoon of suji. Followed by 1 cup of curd. We need to mix these three well and form a paste. And we'll be adding the other ingredients to this paste. Our paste is ready. To this we will gradually add little amount of water and mix well again. We have added water and now we'll mix. Keep on adding water gradually. We'll be using at least half cup of water to form a consistent batter. Our batter is ready now. We'll add the other ingredients. First, half teaspoon of chopped chilies. Then we need half teaspoon of salt. Followed by half teaspoon of turmeric powder. Next comes in 1 tablespoon of sugar. And then comes 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Finally, 1 tablespoon of oil and we mix all together then. Leave the batter to rest for some time. Meanwhile, we'll oil our pan and prepare it. Now comes the final step. Our batter is well rested. Mix it well. The final ingredient is eno or fruit salt. We'll be adding 1.5 teaspoon of it. Add in a little water and the eno starts to bubble. Mix it quick and fast in your batter. As you can see, our batter has started to bubble. It is increasing in volume. Now we'll add the batter to our readied pan. We have already oiled it. In goes our batter. Now we'll cook it in microwave for 5 minutes.
Now there are many flavors of Eno. I would personally advise the regular flavor or the lemon flavor of Eno. Please stick to these two flavors as the other flavors might not gel well with the recipe and the final dish might not taste that good.
Next we'll see how to make khaman in pressure cooker. So you need to take some water and add a stand. If you don't have a stand, you can add a small bowl as I have done here. You need to boil this water, and once the water is boiled, you can add in the prepared pan in which you have the khaman batter. So yes, then the next step is to steam it. In order to do that, you have to cover it, the pressure cooker, but you don't have to put whistle, and you have to steam it for 15 minutes. Coming to our microwaved version, it is ready. You might see some red specks. Don't panic if you see it. Sometimes the turmeric reacts with the soda and you get red color. We will let it cool for some time. Next we'll start the tempering. So take a wok or kadhai, heat it and then add oil to it. Once the oil is heated, we'll be adding a pinch of hing. Followed by rai or mustard seeds. So we need to take 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds. Next goes in curry patta. So we'll be using 12 to 14 curry leaves and we'll mix everything well. Next we'll add green chili. So here I'm adding chopped version. You can also slit green chilies and add them. We require half teaspoon of salt. We also require 1 teaspoon of sugar. Next we'll add in half cup of water and then we'll mix the syrup well. We'll let it boil for 1 minute. After 1 minute, our syrup is ready. Now we'll transfer our khaman to a plate. We'll now cut it into pieces of our desired size. As you can see, I'm using a butter knife here and the khaman is so soft that I'm able to cut it through butter knife. Once the pieces are cut, we'll add in our tempered sugar syrup. The step is garnishing it with some coriander leaves. And our final dish is ready.
Your khaman is ready. It uses very little oil, so it is perfect for breakfast or snacks. You can enjoy it with some tamarind chutney, some coriander chutney or some mint chutney. You can also add grated coconut at the top for garnishing. I really hope you enjoyed the video and that you'll be trying this quick healthy recipe sometime soon. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you all later. Bye.